did your nails?
Hey babes, thank y'all for tuning in to another one of my nail videos. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And as you can see, I did receive a package from Madam Glam, so check out. And these are, this is basically an orange and yellow set. And it came with a few things. So here it is. It came with the Mirage 3D Sculpting Gel that I'll be using. The Frosting 3D Art Gel, is I'll be using that as well. And then it came with some orange and yellows. It's the Bright Honey. And before I do my nail set on myself, I'll just be swatching these colors because I'm not using all of them. And this Bright Honey is a bright color. Carita, I believe that's how you say it. It's more of a lighter tone yellow. And this is, it doesn't have a name. It just says cheers. I guess this was probably from like a collection or something. And it's like a dark peach color. I wouldn't say like a burnt orange. It's just between all those colors. This is orange poppy. And as you can see, this is a bright orange. And I love it too. I love how their colors are self-leveling. That's why I love Madam Glam. And as you can see, these are the colors, but I'll only be using two of those colors. I'll be using the orange poppy and the bright honey, I believe. And here I am. I had already pushed back my cuticles and I cut off the dead skin around the cuticle area. So here I am, just basically kind of cleaning it up a little bit more with my small sanding band and taking the shine off the nail. Now I'm just putting the tips on using my KDS glue. And these are some long tips. They have a slight curve in them. I can't find no long tips that's straight. The only way I get straight nails is if I use like XL nails or something. But I didn't want them like too long this time. I tend to go straight to the extra long and 2XL nails all the time. So I kind of want them shorter a little bit. So I said, let me just go on and get the long tips out. And I kind of liked it because it had the slight curve in it as well. So I was like, okay, this is going to be cute. So now I'm just trying to, I'm just cutting them to make sure they're all the same size, the same length. And y'all know I kind of said I was going back to my old prepping stuff, the Dynamic Nail Supply, the dehydrator and their primer. And I'm using Young Nails primer as well. And the color that I'll be using from Dynamic Nail Supply is Bad Enough. So that was the dehydrator. I was dehydrating my nails after I had cleaned them with soap and water. You just get your little brush. We all have our little spray bottle with soap and water. Just spray the nail. And the last time y'all seen me do my nails, I had did the little TikTok hack to where your dominant hand, you just use the put the acrylic on the tips while they're on the nail stand. But I was just like, I'm gonna do it this way and see how it goes. Since I have had a little bit more practice or whatever. I said, let me see if I can do it this time. Girl, that was a mistake. Like, I don't know what was going on. I just could not. Doing your nails on your dominant hand, it's kind of difficult, as y'all know. But yeah, it messed up my brush. Y'all know, if y'all follow me, if y'all subscribe to my channel, y'all know that I just got this brush. I just got this panel brush because I was a little hesitant on getting a new brush because I wasn't sure why the acrylic was getting stuck in my brush, and I was just like, I didn't want to get a new one if the same mistake was going to keep happening. So let me figure this out first. So now that I got a new brush, girl, it was just like, I don't know, it's just so hard doing your dominant hand. And I made the mistake of, thinking I had got all the acrylic out of the brush because, this hand was fine. I had no issue with the acrylic getting stuck in a brush at all. It was gave me a little, it ain't just too easy doing your own nails, but it ain't as easy as doing them on a client. So, this hand was fine pretty much for the most part. But when I got to the other hand, acrylic was getting left in the brush. So I'm just like, I'm putting too much money. It's just be all off when you do your dominant hand. Y'all understand? But yeah, it had got stuck and I didn't realize that it was stuck inside my brush. I thought I wiped it good and cleaned it good. So, when was this? The next day, girl. Yeah, I know it take me 2 days to do my nails. I do the application and the shaping and filing the next day. Cause who finna sit there? I got things to do. So, no, I take that back. What did I say? I take that back. I don't know what I said, but I do the application, the filing, and shaping in one day. So this gets done in the same day. The next day is when I do the designs, so I can just hop back in the chair and get the paint, get the being creative. But it takes me 2 days because I'm just like, it don't even take me this long to do my nails on my clients. Like, why is it taking so long? But yeah, it was the next day when I had seen that it was acrylic stuck in my brush out. When I say I was hurt wasn't even a word. I just put my head down. I said, I just got this brush. And how did I not know that, see that the acrylic was stuck in there? So I had, I was ready to kind of go ahead and start painting my nails and stuff, but they just threw me all the way off. So I had let it sit in some on them for a while. Girl, I was getting so impatient because it wasn't working, and I let it sit, but it was just holding me up. So I was just like, I'm about to get my cuticle pusher and kind of see if I can break it, break the bristles up a little bit without damaging the brush. So I was kind of able to do that. But one side of the brush, it was kind of damaged a little bit. Like some of the brush fibers were slightly damaged, but it's not to the point where it's just not workable. I can't work with the brush. So it wasn't just too bad. I was able to get all the acrylic out. And I had tried to go to my old panel brush because I had seen, I had like a little few spots that I needed to fill in. And child, that brush, I was like, I can't believe I was using it. I really can't. Like, how was I working with it? I couldn't work with it. So I had no choice but to wait to the brush soaked a little bit more in the monoma. But it came, it all worked out. I got all the acrylic out, and I bet you I won't do that no more. I bet you, I bet you that, like, I will pay more closer attention, and I usually check my brush, like, every time I have a client. Afterwards, you gonna just have to sit there and wait while I make sure ain't nothing in my brush. Is clear of everything. You know what I'm saying? It don't take that long, about a minute. So, yeah, I ain't gonna do that no more. I don't know what I was thinking. I just wiped it on the paper towel, looked at it and didn't see no acrylic. So, I just set it back down. You know what I'm saying? Not really checking it out because Lord knows that dumb in the hand was giving me a little hard time. So I had got my barrel drill bit, y'all just seen, and I went around the cuticle area trying to clean it up, seal it up a little bit more. Trying to prevent as much lifting, no lifting. And here I am with my 80/80 hand file, just filing and shaping the nail. I'm all done with filing the nail, and here it is. I'm using the Mirage 3D Sculpting Gel. So I'm getting ready to just check it out and kind of get a feel of it. So what I did was just give my cuticle pusher and try to see how it felt, the consistency of it. Then I did the same thing with the frosting, the art gel. This does come with a foil top, foil protector on it, and this was more like the jelly kind, more liquidy. The other gel, it was more of a solid consistency, more of a sculpt, like it said, sculpting. This is for the art, the 3D art that you like to, we be creating the lines and things like that. So I'm just trying to get a feel of it and see if I can use my brush. And like I told y'all, when I was in beauty school, they taught me that you know, you don't shake your polish. And I had forgot. And I'm like, you supposed to put it in the palm of your hands and rub it, you know, back and forth. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I forgot, child. But yeah, I'm using that orange and the yellow to create this design. This is an inspired look that I had found on, child, I don't even know. I don't even remember. And I'm using the Madam Glam base coat. And I'm using that on the, well, how many nails? These 2 nails that I did the French tip on. I still have these nails on. And it's been like, how long have I been having these nails on? Probably like a week, I want to say. Maybe a week, I think, if a week. But yeah, I'm just using the base, Madam Glam base coat gel polish, just on the French tips, just to make it more easier for my brush to glide on the nail. And that base coat kind of helps it fill in those small little parts that's in the nail, you know, that you might have missed, you didn't smooth out or whatever. That base coat makes it a little bit more easier for the brush to glide. And you know, whenever you mess up, I feel like when you use your cleaner brush, it gives it a cleaner look as well. You know, when you go in fixing your mistakes and stuff, even just that, you know, just going in with the brush just cleans it up a little bit more. Give it that cleaner look. Cause I'm still, you know, them French tips, sometimes it's the hit or miss, child. And I had like a little smaller art brush on standby, you know, to fill in those paint it a little bit more to the areas I couldn't reach, that the brush that it comes with couldn't get between, create less mess. So here it is, Modelones. I used I went in on top of this with matte top coat. Matte top coat, y'all. And I did this because I want to create the airbrush effect on these two nails. I didn't record the other hand, but as you can see, I did that hand as well. And it's going to give it a matte finish. Look at that, girl. That came out cute. Like, I be loving that matte, but I just cannot do a matte look. I just can't. It gets too messy. On down, days later. But I don't have an airbrush. And since I'm doing a review on these products, I want to be able to use nothing but these products as much as possible. So I'm just going in with my sponge Q-tip. And you can create the airbrush effect with just using a sponge. If you don't have a airbrush, is that what it's called? I don't know. Yeah. Airbrush tool. You just take you a sponge or something, or a brush if you're using, you can use eyeshadow too, but this ain't about eyeshadow. We doing polish today. So I'm just going in with that orange, and I created an effect. I put it in a lamp. I'm not sure if I did 30. I think I did 30 seconds. Sorry that I'm out the frame with this one. But I had did like 30. Yeah, I remember I did 30 seconds. But that's just because I wanted to go in again and try to create a darker tint towards the very tip of the nail, the top of the tip of the nail. Yeah, that's so many T's. The top of the tip of the nail. The tip of the nail. And here, this is the Frosting 3D art gel. And girl, let's just say, before y'all, I've never used the art gel before. Never. So I was just going by based off what I've seen on videos that I watched. So here I am just trying to get it together, get a feel of how to use it with this brush that I had. But all in the end, it came out cute. I started figuring it out, started getting used to how to use it. So now I kind of know a little bit more about the sculpting gel. Cause child, I was like, what is going on? What I done got myself into. But yeah, for my first time, yeah, it came out good. I just don't see how on them videos they have to be editing. But no, I'm just playing. But I don't know the how they make it glide on just that first time. Cause you know it is kind of sticky, like it was getting stuck, like that. So I don't know if I wouldn't put enough on the brush or what, but I'm just like, no matter what I did, it was steady getting stuck. So I'm not sure how they be just gliding it, but as I kept doing it, it got better. It did. So I started seeing progress. So I was like, okay, it's kind of like you gotta, I don't know, put a little bit more. You know how to where to exactly put pressure on your brush when using this. And it's sculpting gel, art gel. So don't be scared to just use it and make it go the way you want it to go. I was like, this shit got me messed up. I'm finna get this together. We finna get it together, and we did. And another thing, this is Madam Glam's top coat. So the first finger I didn't put top coat on. So, I be seeing girls do different ways on when they do the gel. Some put the top coat on before they use the art gel. And some say do it before, that way you'll already have the top coat on the nail and you don't have to do nothing else. But I was trying to see if I seen a difference, basically. So, girl, I done went back to this nail. Yeah, so this one you can see the pointer finger was non top coat, and this ring finger it does have top coat on it. You can see it's shiny. So I was trying to see if I seen a difference in whether I do it, on top coat or not. But I don't think I see a difference. I don't know. I would rather not put the top. I'd rather do it like I did the pointer finger. Let's just say that. Like, I feel like putting the top coat on, for me, it's a waste of time to put the top coat on before you do the art gel. Because me personally, I just knew that I was going to go with top coat on top of the whole nail, even after design. Anyway, just to prevent anything getting on even though we cure it and everything, but it still help prevent anything like lint, dust, or stuff getting on top of that gel. And I wanted to make sure it was secure. I believe it's secure even without putting the top coat on it. But me being, first time using this, I wanted to make sure, child. And I wanted to make sure that you can really see that that's what it was. I think they said that it takes away. That girl said when you put the top coat on after it takes away from the 3D design. But for me, it kind of added the effect to it, you know? I feel like it kind of added that little, I don't know, it made it stand out just a little bit more or something. So, yeah, I don't think that I put the top coat on before. I don't think it to me, it didn't lose its shape. The design didn't lose its shape at all. Here I am. I'm using that same art gel and I'm making a kind of oval design on the nail, a circle design on the nail, because I will be using glitter on the nail. And I'm just going around and building it up. You know, it's buildable gel. So I'm just building it up just to get that 3D effect. I don't want it to be a flat design. So I kept going around and around until I feel like I could see it sticking up on top of my nail. And here I am doing the same thing, the same circle design on the thumb. And I'll be going around this a few times as well. I kind of wish that I did it on this thumb a little bit more. Yeah, I wish I would have did it a little bit more, build it up so I could see it a little bit better, but you can still see it. So now I have the metallic, the glitter powder, and I'm just taking that same sponge that I had from earlier in the video. You know, you got two sides on each sponge, so I just flip that thing on over, use the other side, and I'm just dipping it. You don't even have, I be having so much of the powder on that little piece of paper, like on the top, and I don't barely be using the pot of glitter. So I'm just dabbing it on that piece of paper right there that I keep on top of the glitter to protect it from getting out or whatever. See, I'm just dabbing it on and then I'm going over it again to get a darker effect. Oh, it's like you can really see it now. I don't know what this design is called, but I love it. This is the cleanup brush that I had, and I'm just going in with kind of trying to take off the little glitter. Oh, look at that, girl. I still love my nails. And now this is the sculpting gel. But yeah, as I was saying, I was taking the leftover metallic that was falling all over the nail. I was just wiping it off. Yeah, so here I am just kind of rolling it off the cuticle pusher. Trying to get the right amount to make my flowers. It was very sticky. So I was thinking that I could just try to take some of it off, you know. So I had to take it off the nail and you just re-roll it again on your hand. And see, it gets real sticky. It got stuck to my nail. So I was trying to just get the right size. I didn't want them too big. So you can't take it off, you know, while it's on the nail. So kind of take it off the nail, roll it back in your hands again, and then take some of the gel away to get that perfect size that you want. So rolling it in your hand is the best choice. Rolling it between your fingers. And then I'm just taking my dotting tool and shaping the flower to how I want it. Now I'm just taking that same yellow that I used and kind of making the lines in the flowers. This is just, now I'm just putting the top coat on, but I kind of put top coat on the tray because I didn't want to contaminate my top coat with the metallic glitter getting onto the brush and me keep dipping it back inside my top coat. So I just did a coat of this first that was on top of the, girl, I can't get my words out, that was on the palette. I just used that first to cover it, so that way I wouldn't be contaminating my top coat. And then after I did this coat, I did it again, just with the brush that's inside the top coat. And I'm just taking my McCart glue, rhinestone glue, the one with the brush, and I'm just putting me a kind of, it's like a what's that color? Gold. I can't even think of the color. Champagne. It was like a champagne colored rhinestone. I was trying to match that color with the 3D design that I had on the pinky and the thumb. So it's like a champagne color. I don't know if y'all can really see it, but thank y'all for tuning in to watch me do my nails. Y'all stay tuned for some more videos that I have. And towards the end, I just have my little cleanup showing my little mess that I made if y'all want to stay to the end. Bye, babes.